Hi there, welcome to the Born to Lead YouTube TV channel. And I hope that you're excited for this conversation we're going to have today because it's going to be about success. Have you ever asked yourself what are the principles of success? Are you curious? I am, of course. So join us as we have this conversation with Coach Stephen Muiru talking about principles of success.
Wow, thank you so much, Esther.
Yeah.
I'm so delighted to be on the show today, as usual, because I know we are going to impact somebody out there.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people with a lot of questions. And success is one of those questions people ask themselves. How do I become successful?
That is true.
And I want to speak from, of course, knowledge I've gathered and also from my own experiences. And the best way to think about success is to think about achieving your dreams. Mm-hmm. But how exactly do you achieve your dreams?
That's the question today.
I have 5 things I want to share with people today. Mm-hmm. Very powerful, well thought out. And I do hope they are going to help the audience.
All right.
Yes.
Let's dig in, right? So this, you call it principles of success, right? Maybe in a nutshell, before we go into each, which are these principles?
First of all, what's a principle?
Yeah.
A principle is just a set of rules or laws by which, you do something. Mm-hmm. And the thing about principles is that if you obey them, then it shall be well with you. You'll be able to achieve.
It's an automatic.
Yes.
Yeah.
And if you don't, then you will find yourself struggling. Mm-hmm. Because principles are just natural dictates of how to live, mm-hmm. or how to do things.
Yeah.
So before I even talk about the principles, let me just say this. I like looking at life like a marriage. And the principles I want to talk about would apply in a marriage. If you really wanted to have a successful marriage, what should you do?
Yeah.
Now, you first of all, and this is not a principle, I'm just saying, you must get someone you love. So to succeed in anything, think about it like the way you would want to succeed in marriage. Love what you are doing. Because if you are doing something you don't love, it's very difficult for you to succeed.
Yeah.
So you must choose something that you're passionate about. Something that you enjoy doing. Just like you would choose somebody you have passion for, somebody you enjoy being with.
So then it doesn't feel like work, it's natural.
Yeah. It's not labor. Well, even if it's labor, it should be labor of love.
Yeah.
It's not like
not forced.
You're working under duress, you're being forced. No.
Yeah.
So that's one.
Yeah.
Well, not a principle. I'm just saying that's a beginning.
In
that's
general,
a foundation.
You are comparing
yes.
the principles of success to love,
yes.
generally, like marriage.
Yes. And even if initially you don't love it, please learn to love what you're doing. Mm-hmm. Because the only way to do great work is to love it,
what you're doing. Yeah.
To have passion. Yeah. And then ask yourself, if I love what I do, what should I be doing every day about it? Now, when you apply that to life, look at it this way. If today was the only day you have to do what you have to do, mm-hmm. how would you do it?
What would you do?
How would you do it? If it was the last day of your life, in fact, how do you want to live it? Or, as I have said, if you have only one day to do what you have to do,
what would that be?
How would you do it? That's the question. And the reason that question is very pertinent in terms of success is that it does provoke something that you should then do your very best. Do your very best. Otherwise, you're not going to get the results you aspire to get. And to be your very best, you must think about every day or take every day as if it's your wedding day. Because how should you appear on your wedding day? Let me ask
you. Your best behavior.
On your wedding day,
yeah.
How did you appear?
Best behavior. Best garment. Most expensive garment. Yeah.
Best mood.
Best mood. Yeah.
It was a show, right?
Yeah.
And that's exactly how you need to treat success. Every day should be like your wedding day. And you know why? Because every day you are actually wedding. You know what you're wedding?
What are you wedding?
One, you are wedding opportunities. Because every day there are opportunities. This world is full of opportunities.
Yeah.
But if you show up, I mean, you approach
Clumsily.
every day in a clumsy way, bad mood, I mean, you're not going to attract those opportunities. Because the opportunities are with people.
Yeah.
You have to appear in a certain way to people.
You have to be presentable. You're constantly courting people, courting clients.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you are wedding opportunities. The number two thing you are wedding is relationships.
Yeah.
Success is about people. And everything you want is out there with someone. So you've got to appear and present yourself in a way that those people will be attracted to you, will love you, will trust you, so that they then can open up and let you have those opportunities. So your wedding relationships every day. So you need to appear at your very best.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's interesting that you say that, because I read also somewhere, like business, especially business, it's a human enterprise.
Yes.
Where you're working with people and not against them.
Very true.
Yeah. So it's like you're constantly working with people.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you know, as Robert Kiyosaki said, your network is your network. So your relationships basically determine your success. Wow. And the last thing that you are wedding every day is your destiny. Your destiny is always beckoning, you know. But sometimes we wonder about destiny. What really is destiny? Destiny is basically your God-ordained eventuality. You're supposed to be a successful person. That's what God wants for you. You are supposed to thrive. God wants you to be happy. But at most times, if you don't understand that and you don't think of every day as if it's part of your destiny, then you may abort that destiny or abandon it altogether. So the happiest people are those people who every day wake up to go and wed their destiny. They go and do something that makes that destiny attractive.
Worthwhile.
And it is something that we all need to aspire for. So never forget that. Every day is a wedding day.
What about the people who are not thinking of their wedding as the highlight?
That's why I'm talking to them. Even if you don't want to be married, I'm sure you've ever thought about a wedding.
What is your big day?
A wedding. And to wed, it means you are fusing with something or someone.
Exactly.
Simply put. So you want to fuse with something you love, and you want to be there as if it matters because it does.
Okay.
So don't show up casually. Don't treat life casually. Because if you treat life casually, you become a casualty.
Yeah,
and that is why we have so many casualties.
I know. Many of us are just waking up to a day. You're like, tumalize iende.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, in order to wed the opportunities, to wed the relationships, and to wed your destiny, what are these principles that I have for you?
That's the thing,
So number one principle, you have to show up.
Number one is to show up.
To show up. You have to be present. And what do I mean by showing up? All I'm talking about is, if you think about the wedding, you cannot wed by proxy. You cannot send somebody to go and wed for you. If it's your wedding, you have to be there, right?
Yeah.
So you have to show up. And the reason is your presence makes a difference. Show up for your dreams. Show up for yourself. Show up for your health. Show up for your relationships. Show up for your money. Show up for your mental well-being. Show up for your work. Show up for your life. Because your presence makes a difference.
A very big difference, yeah.
In fact, there's a guy called Woody Allen, it's a Hollywood star, who once said that 90% of success is simply showing up.
Showing up.
So if you're not showing up,
It shows.
Of course. And there are very many things you miss out on simply because you are not there. For example, if you don't watch this show, you never learn the 5 principles I'm sharing. So you just better make sure that you watch it. Show up and sign up, subscribe. So showing up is very, very important. That's why we are here. We showed up to do this show. If we didn't, the show wouldn't take off.
Yeah.
True or not?
Yeah.
So number 2 principle, you got to speak up. You got to speak up. Why? What I'm saying by speaking up is that you must let your voice be heard. The world suffers because of the silent majority. And trust me, everyone you'll ever meet, they have something to say. They have an idea, they have an opinion. But a lot of people are so fearful because they don't want to be judged, so they don't speak. A lot of people have solutions for this world, but they never let them out.
Yeah.
So if you have that fear of being judged, of being wrong, of failing, you will live with those very nice ideas and die with them, in which case you will never help this world. You'll amount to nothing. You'll never get to your destiny, because speaking up could be the difference between peace and war. Speaking up could be the difference between divorce and a happy marriage. Speaking up could actually be that difference between success and failure. Always know that your voice matters. Never be afraid to say your opinion. Never be afraid to bring out your ideas. And if you apply that to the marriage situation, how many marriages are failing simply because people are not communicating? You have all these bottled up emotions. You have things you would want to say, but you are fearful, oh, if I say this and that will happen. But by not saying, you actually make it worse. Because when you speak up, you're actually communicating. You are sharing what is inside. Because how will people know what you carry until you speak up? And that's why in the training of Born to Lead Academy, I'm so keen on training people on effective communication and particularly public speaking. So that you always make your voice be heard.
You get out everything that is inside you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Speak up.
Yeah.
Your voice could be the difference. And it actually makes a difference.
I like what you said, that it could actually be the difference between peace and war.
Yes.
Yeah. And maybe you're just keeping quiet and just waiting for everyone else to speak. But what about you? Yeah.
So communication is very important.
Yeah.
Your voice matters. Make it there. That's why God gave it to you. Number 3, look up. What does looking up mean? That if you want to succeed, then you must aspire for high ideals. You must set high standards. You must look up to people who have done better than you. You must have people who are advising you, people who are holding your hand. You must also believe in that ability to get to the top. You know, I'm a mountaineer, and every time I go to the summit, I know that I have a goal, the summit. And that summit is up there. So I am having in my mind this idea that I've got to get to that summit. So I'm looking up. Because you can't just set your eyes down here and expect to get up there. So if you're going up, you want to go up, set your eyes, set your mind up there. That's why I'm saying you must aspire for higher ideals, higher values. You must also look at those who have done things beyond what you have achieved. What have they done? Seek them. They will give you their secrets. And a lot of people are more than willing to share their journey. But not everyone is willing to find out or ask. There's always somebody who is looking for someone to advise. In fact,
oh, really?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Do you know why? Number 1, wise people know that knowledge is useless until it is shared. Number 2, also, most people who are woke understand that we are here for a very short period of time. And whatever it is that we have done, we have acquired, we'll never go with it. And that day is actually coming. So what happens? How would you want continuity? continuity can only be guaranteed if I share
Let
what
it
I
out,
have
yeah.
with people, so that they then can continue with my good ideas. I can live through them. But as I said, there are very many people who are fearful. They see somebody has succeeded, but they don't want to seek out that person.
Yeah.
So there are people who are dying with all these beautiful ideas simply because nobody came to
seek them out. Yeah.
And the Bible tells us what? Seek, you will
and then
find.
you'll find.
Ask, you will be given. Knock, the door shall be opened. So by looking up, I'm saying, knock
Aspire
on
for
those
more.
doors.
Yeah.
Seek those guys with wisdom. Have high ideals. Set high standards for yourself. Stop being mediocre. Don't settle for mediocrity. But looking up also means partner with God. In everything you do, look up to God. He's your maker. He's your source. And he has good things for you.
Yeah.
So always
look up
to get up. In other words, you have to think high in order to rise.
Yeah.
Yes.
The way they say, since you'll think anyway, why not think big?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Why think small?
Yeah, why think small? Yeah.
And it takes the same amount of energy to think small as to think big.
Yeah.
So why are you wasting your energy
exactly
thinking small? Just think big.
Yeah, think
take
big.
The risks that you have to take.
Let's think how we'll go to the moon.
Absolutely. Why at the moon?
Yeah.
You saw that team that they went on a tour to outer space.
Outer space.
And then they came back. Can you imagine that we are thinking about going to Mombasa, I don't know where, yet there are guys who are going to outer space.
Something to aim for, right?
For a tour?
Yeah.
Come on, guys.
Principle number 4.
Principle number 4 is about teaming up. You realize everything I'm saying is heading with up. Show up. Speak up.
Look
up. Now I'm saying
up.
Team up. You know why? Again, if you think about a marriage, a successful marriage must have both partners contributing. It's a teamwork, isn't it? And the thing is, one is too small a number for significance. Nobody ever achieved anything great by themselves. Even the people we read about that, oh, he was the first one to do this with another, they had a team behind them. Behind the scenes were people. You know, even those explorers who came here, David Livingstone, I don't know, Ludwig Kraft, we are told they did. None of them did it by themselves. They had a team. In fact, they came here and created other teams. Because how did they even find all these places if they did not use the locals to direct them? But do we hear about such? No. But if you ask them, it's the history writers who write what they wanted us to read. But if you ask those guys, they'll tell you, if it wasn't for so and so, if it wasn't for so and so, I would never have. Because teamwork makes the dream work. It multiplies the results.
It's a multiplier.
It's a multiplier. So if you want to succeed, have a team. Last night I was discussing about business with some students. And one of them told me, oh, one of my biggest problems right now is that every time I go away, maybe for a tour, holiday, my business always suffers because there's nobody I can leave the things I do to. And I told this lady, let me tell you something. If your business cannot operate in your absence, you don't have a business. You are the business.
Which is most of us.
Yes.
It's like you're employed in your business.
Very true. And the day anything happens to you, imagine if today you were to be admitted in hospital for a prolonged period of time. By the time you come back, that business has collapsed. You are starting from zero. So you need to learn how to create a team and systems and structures, because that's what it means to team up. Things should run whether you are there or not. And you must get the right people for the right jobs. Know everybody's strengths and place them in their positions of strength.
Yeah. Now,
before we go to principle number 5, allow me to just expound on that using a very relevant football example.
Yeah.
There's a team called Manchester United. I happen to be a supporter. For a long time, we have suffered.
Yeah.
And recently, we had a coach. Let me not name him. I don't want to be sued. And he came and said, this is the worst team in the history of this club. Huh?
Yeah.
And he was saying, we need to clean the swamp, everybody. He demoralized the team. In fact, last year, they finished number 15. So this year,
Yeah.
he started benching guys that people had thought these are the future of this team. They were not seeing that field even for a few seconds. So the team started performing very badly. They were languishing in position 7, and then the board decided enough
Is enough.
Exactly. They brought a guy, an old boy of the club, who understood the spirit of the club, the culture of the club.
Yeah.
The previous guy was playing players out of position. This guy came and just put all the players in their rightful positions. He knew their strengths and made them play to their strengths. What happened? That team, which many people had written
Revamped.
off, was like a new team. They are now sitting comfortably at position 3. And had they gone maybe a bit wrong, if there were more games, probably they could have overhauled that table.
Yeah.
But my point is this, so that I don't belabor it.
Yeah.
When you are teaming up with people, you need to know their strengths and let them play
To their
to their
strength.
strengths.
Yeah.
That's how you win. So do you want to know principle number 5?
I can. Yeah. I'm curious about number 5.
What do you think it is?
Grow up.
That's a very good one.
Yeah.
You have to grow up, of course.
Is that-
I wasn't going to give you that, but let's discuss it. But now you have said it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and growing up in this sense means you can imagine if you wanted to climb a tree, a baby may not be able to do that because they still need to have strength of bones, many things.
Yeah.
Even the way they're making decisions. Otherwise, they might start and fall and die. So you need to grow up. So in the sense of success, even though this is Esther's point, which
Yeah.
I have absorbed,
Yes.
made it a point that is worth sharing.
Yeah.
It means that you have to get the requisite skills, the requisite knowledge. You have to build your resilience. You have to build your mental capacity. Basically, if you want to get something big, you have to be better.
Yeah.
That's
Growth
what
has to be a
personal development
constant.
is.
Yeah.
You have to keep growing. And we're going to talk about personal growth after this.
Yeah.
So I agree with you. You have to grow up. Because as Einstein once told us, you can't solve the problems of today with yesterday's methods. No. You cannot solve the problems with the level of thinking you
had yesterday.
When you created them. Today's problems require new thinking, new capacity, new skills. And of course, you've got to be cognizant of the times,
Yeah.
the demands of the times. But my principle number 5 wasn't that, but that is a great point you raised. My principle number 5 was never give up. Do you know, a lot of people fail to get to their dreams because they have given up.
Too
They
soon.
have put in so much effort. And then at some point they say, oh, it's not working. They forget a very basic principle of success, that Rome was not built in a
one day.
but it was built daily. So it's about your consistency. It's about your persistence. It's about your perseverance. It's about your willingness to pay the price until you succeed. It's about your focus. You know, somebody said that focus as an acronym means follow one course until success. So
Wow.
in construction, because I'm in the industry, I have realized when the masons want to get a piece of a stone, maybe to fit into just a small space that cannot take the whole piece, they have to knock that stone with a mallet and a chisel. And sometimes those stones are so hard, some fundis just give up.
Yeah.
By fundis means those masons. And then somebody else comes and takes the same stone and strikes it only once, and it gives way. One may think that guy is so brilliant. He's not. The efforts belong to the other guy who gave up just before the last strike. And that happens in a lot of situations in life.
Yeah.
I've seen people who've built businesses,
And they sold them.
The profits are not coming in as expected, and after a while they just give up. Then somebody buys that business and puts in just a little tweaks, a few things here and there. Within a short period of time, they are making obscene amounts of money. So never give up.
Yeah.
See what you are doing to its logical conclusion. And those right there are the principles I wanted to share. And let me just give a summary for that one who likes rushing to the summary.
Yeah, sure.
Show up, speak up,
Team
look up,
or
team up, never give up. If you do that, success is yours.
Wow, that is so powerful. Show up, speak up, look up, team up, never give up.
Yes.
Yeah. Amazing, amazing. And you must do all the 5.
Yes. Yes.
In order.
And throw in what Esther said.
Grow up. I think you should start with growing up, then you follow.
Yes.
Wow, those are very powerful. So, and just like you said, a principle, as long as you follow it, you will definitely succeed. There's
Absolutely.
no way that you will show up, that you will speak up, that you will look up, that you'll team up and never give up, that you will actually fail. If you do it with the right precision, you will actually succeed.
Absolutely. And you know what, Esther? Principles don't respect. They are not respecters of persons or personalities.
Yeah.
Whoever you are, if you obey principles, they will serve you. If you don't, you will get the consequences.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think for me, like where I might really struggle is the networking. If you're not naturally gifted at that, that is something you can delegate or find experts at it, or how would you go about it if you're not a naturally networking person?
There are so many things that we may not think we are naturally adept at.
Yeah.
But I can tell you, if you want to grow, you talked about growing up.
Yeah.
You've got to be intentional in terms of what serves you.
Yeah.
You may not be a very good networker, but I can tell you, since you have a voice, you
And
work
you
on
need
your
it.
personalities, you work on your self-image, you work on your confidence, you do that because you know you need it.
Yeah.
There's so many things we do, not because we are very good at them, but we know we must put
You
in the
need
effort
it,
because
yeah.
we need it.
Yeah. You have no choice,
You have
actually.
no choice.
You have to.
Nobody comes to this world fully packaged. There is always something you need to learn.
Yeah.
There's always something you need to add to your repertoire.
Yeah.
So I don't think there's anybody who should give an excuse, because in life you can only be good at one of two things.
Yeah.
You're
The
either
rest
good at
you have to learn.
excuses or you're good at execution.
That's a good thing. Thank you so much for those principles. I can't wait to come back and we talk about personal development. And I hope you have also enjoyed and learned a lot from the principles of success. And I hope that you'll actually put it into practice. Let us know on the comments, what would you like to engage and talk about? What would you want to hear more from us about? And we are happy to constantly engage with you. And if you've not yet subscribed, you've not yet been part of this journey, please do subscribe and join us, and see you in the next show.